From 1980 to 2008, the number of people incarcerated in America quadrupled from roughly 500,000 to 2.3 million people. The growth in the female incarcerated population was 2.2% since 2000, while the male population was 1.6% since 2000. These women are incarcerated, but they have dreams of becoming something more. Sharkeisha has been in jail for 3 years. She wants to make something of herself and improve her children's lives. She decided to enter into the Bard Prison Institute and has hopes of working in healthcare, but the debate around healthcare is still going on.
Inmates, let's go. Let's go, inmate. Inmate, let's go. Inmate, I said let's go.
Sharkeisha!
Let's go.
Sharkeisha, no! Sharkeisha, no!
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Started from the bottom, now.
When we label inmates as our enemies, we fail to see that they're human beings, just like you and just like me. That they have hopes and they have dreams, that they aspire to contribute to something larger than themselves, that their destiny is much greater than the walls of just their prison cells. At BPI, we help our brothers and sisters tap into the greatness that lies within and help them return to communities that they can contribute in. Through our program, drug dealers become gifted healers, and the stones that the builders rejected become the cornerstones of the American dream. We empower our scholars to become socially aware because we recognize that providers should be able to treat illnesses as well as address access to universal health care.
Good afternoon. I'm President Obama. I want to thank the members of this body for your efforts and your support in these last several months, and especially those who have taken the difficult votes that have put us on the path to recovery. I also want to thank the American people for their patience and resolve during this trying time for our nation. I am not the first president to take up this cause, but I am determined to be the last. It has now been nearly a century since Theodore Roosevelt first called for health care reform, and ever since, nearly every president and Congress, whether Democrat or Republican, has attempted to meet this challenge in some way. We are the only democracy, the only advanced democracy on earth, the only wealthy nation that allows such hardship for millions of its people. There are now more than 30 million American citizens who cannot get coverage. In just a 2-year period, 1 in every 3 Americans goes without health care coverage at some point. And every day, 14,000 Americans lose their coverage. In other words, it cannot happen anymore.
Mr. Hernandez is a 29-year-old patient with a history of hypertension and cardiomyopathy. Over the past 6 months, he has visited the cardio ICU 6 times and has been admitted once. Mr. Hernandez also has a history of poor dieting consisting of fatty foods and carbs, and has recently had issues attending the hospital due to poor transportation.
Are there any questions or concerns that you have?
Yeah, what is cardiomyopathy?
So, cardiomyopathy is a condition where the heart muscle is really weak and abnormal, and it makes it hard for your heart to deliver blood all over your body system, which can lead to heart failure.
Oh, that sounds really bad.
Well, like anything, we have treatments. I was thinking for now that we might put an implantable cardio defibrillator, which is a device that monitors your heart rhythm by sending little electrical shocks, which will regulate your heart rhythm so you won't have more problems with your heart.
Okay, well, how much would that cost?
The treatment is about $30,000, but with insurance, there shouldn't be an issue covering the cost.
Oh, I have an issue with my insurance.
What kind of issues?
I don't have one.
Well, honestly, I don't really think this hospital could do anything about your condition unless you have insurance.
Ms. Wang is a 20-year-old patient with type 2 diabetes. She was admitted last night due to concerns of frequent midnight urination as well as increase in blurry vision. She also reports that she does not exercise regularly and consumes fast food at least 5 times a week. She is easily fatigued and has lost 10 pounds since June, and there's no medical history of diabetes in her family. Hi, Mrs. Wang. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a lot better. I just found out that I have type 2 diabetes. I'm very worried about my condition.
I understand that, and I'm going to try everything I can to help you.
Well, what do you recommend to best help me right now?
Well, on top of the medication you've been taking and your diabetes supplies, I would recommend at least 4 wellness visits, 2 diabetic screenings, an annual eye appointment, and 2 foot doctor appointments, as well as attending preventative services like nutrition counseling and diabetes self-management.
Wow, that sounds like a lot. But I'm from a low-income family. I don't think I would be able to pay for all of that.
Do you have health insurance?
Yes, recently I received Medicaid from Obamacare.
Great. With that health insurance, you can now receive free preventative care, as well as coverages for your medical services and wellness visits.
Wow, that is awesome.
However, it is still your personal responsibility to take care of yourself. You have to make sure you maintain a healthy weight, eat sensibly, and exercise regularly. Your health insurance covers a lot of things, but it doesn't cover everything, like eyeglasses. So you should make sure you take proper care of your own health.
Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon, we are the Obamas. It is so important for each of you to realize that every day you and you alone have the power to choose the life you want for yourself. Whether you spend your day watching TV or whether you use that time to pick up your books and finish your homework, see, that's your choice. Whether you fill your bodies with chips and candy or fruits and vegetables, see, that's on you. Whether you sit around all day playing video games or get up and move your bodies, these are all the choices that will determine who you will become and what you can achieve.
Over those 5 years, as we work to implement the Affordable Care Act, there have been successes and setbacks. The setbacks I remember clearly. But as the dust has settled, there can be no doubt that this law is working. It has changed and in some cases saved Americans' lives. It set this country on a smarter, stronger course. And today, after more than 50 votes in Congress to repeal or weaken this law, after a presidential election based in part on preserving or repealing this law, after multiple challenges to this law before the Supreme Court, the Affordable Care Act is here to stay.
Beautiful.
Wait, are you recording?
Yeah.
Dude, you need to tell me. Oh my god, I feel bad.
No, that'll be for the blooper reel.
Okay.
Sharkeisha, no!
We got it, we got it.